John, Brad.
Hey everyone, thank you for checking out this video. My name is Brad Sarver. Been involved with Vemma now for about 3.5 years. Some of you I may know, and I may have talked to you before, and I'm excited for you to be tuning into this video for a couple of reasons. Number one, this video chat is going to be about 10 minutes. So definitely stick around and have a really good listen to the information that you're going to hear, because I think you're going to find it very intriguing. But the purpose of this video is to let you know that we are relaunching Vemma in Australia, and we're doing so with a few very successful and very important people that are going to play a pivotal role in helping you achieve your goals. Whether you once were a part of Vemma, you had the vision, you saw what it could be for you, but maybe somewhere along the line there was a disconnect, or you felt the training wasn't right, or maybe life just took its toll and it wasn't the right time for you. We really believe, because of some of the things that are going on within Vemma with simplification, the ability to duplicate, the ability to train you better, there's never been a better time to become part of Vemma for the first time or once again. And you're about to hear from a few amazing people that are going to talk to you about really the vision for what's going to happen in Australia, as well as share a little bit about their experience in the network marketing industry and how that's really going to play into growing this company and potentially growing a business for you in Australia and maybe all over the world. But I want to introduce you to a man that you definitely know. You've worked with him before. You've probably heard his name, Mr. John Clifford, Executive Leader. John, I'm going to pass this thing over to you, my man.
All right, fantastic. Thank you for the intro, and so glad to speak with you guys again. For some of you, it's been a long time. It's been 2.5 years. As you guys know, whether you're in Perth, whether you're in Adelaide, whether you're in Melbourne, we've grown a large team over the years in Australia. The most successful team that we have now, it's growing every single day in Melbourne. But when I think about what we were accomplishing in Australia, we accomplished all that with no ground leadership. The only way that we were moving forward in the past is if we were hopping on Skypes, hopping on Uvus, waking up at 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning, so we could kind of be on the same time frame, and that was difficult. I mean, there's no questions about it. That was very difficult to really build substantial growth and build a concrete foundation. What I'm excited about now is we do have ground leadership there in Australia. We have individuals that are booking venues for regionals. We have individuals that have tremendous success in the past in network marketing. So we have not gone anywhere. We continue to succeed. We continue to grow. And for those of you that know Sean Straka, you know that he was at the silver rank for quite some time. He was a huge role. He played a huge pivotal role in the success in the Melbourne team, and he stayed the course. When a few people went off here and a few people went off here, Sean stayed the course, and Sean is now a diamond leader in Vemma, continuing to grow every single day, and he has been working with these two gentlemen who you're about to hear from after Sean, Jeff and Craig, and they have formed really just an incredible dynamic dynamic trio amongst them. And I'm going to pass this over to Sean so he can give you some insight as to what has been happening in Melbourne, and give you some insight as to what is possible for you guys in Australia. So, Mr. Diamond Leader Sean Straka, are you there?
Yes, I am, John. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, guys. Just sort of wanted to sort of go over the last 2.5 years. I see it more as a learning curve more than anything else. Obviously we've got these guys in America that have helped us so much. And that's sort of what obviously John was saying. It's the Skypes and the Uvus and all that. They've done so much and so much all the time for us. And if anything, it's actually probably been the biggest the point that I want to bring up, the biggest point, is the fact that there's no better time than now to actually look at either getting into it or getting into it again, because now we have the leadership where we've learnt a lot of the things that they had to taught us. Where I feel that when we first started, it was a bit of, we sort of were just the blind sort of leading the blind, because we sort of were waiting for John and Brad and Shane to tell us things to do first before we knew how to do them. But now we know exactly what to do and how to do it. And that's probably the biggest point I have is it's not, we know what we're doing now, 100%. There's no question about it. And then when you know what you do, you attract people into your business as well who know what they're doing. So with that, I just want to quickly throw over to two guys, Jeff and Craig, who I've managed to attract in my business, who have the experience, who have the knowledge, who have been there, done that before. These guys have been very successful in other businesses and have actually been able to achieve the point of financial freedom. So with that, I want to chuck it over to Jeff and Craig because, as we know, you learn from people who have what you want, and these guys have the results that people want. But we're just blessed and fortunate enough to see that they've seen what Vemma can provide for you guys. So if you want those results, you learn from the people who have been there, done that. So I'm very grateful that they've come across to Vemma to actually really show the people in Australia, the 23 million people who have no clue what Vemma is, to show them the opportunity again properly, exactly, and how it can work for them. So with that, I'm just going to chuck it over to you guys, Jeff and Craig.
Thank you. Thanks, Sean. I'd like to take this opportunity of thanking Brad and John and Sean and Shane and anybody I can't see over in the stateside. Just a quick bio. My name's obviously Craig. We've been probably in this type of industry for, since 91.
Yep.
That's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so way back in 2008, we were fairly successful in another organisation and built a group of about 3,000 to 4,000 people. And through a whole range of reasons, we've since moved from that organisation. And basically, at that point in time, I'd personally retired. My wife had retired, and we were living reasonably well. And I had no plans of building another network. But once I saw this and Sean's showed it to me, I was completely blown away that this was a completely new networking idea with the affiliate program. And I understand that in the Australian marketplace that this can be a tremendous opportunity for people. I also understand that there's fragmentation of the market, and it really just needs a few small details put in place and a solidarity to form again. And Australia, as it has been in most network marketing environments, has been a leader around the world in pretty much every networking marketing environment which has come, or every platform which has been introduced to the country. I'm so excited. I know Jeff's going to go through what we have planned for the next 3 to 6 months in bringing us together in some regional events and some smaller group events where we want to touch base with the people who've perhaps been fragmented from their leadership from whatever reason. We want to touch base with you and find out who the players are and who wants to reconnect, and hopefully with our experience together with your enthusiasm, we're going to be able to create some great things and break some tremendous leaders within this opportunity. So with that, I'll pass it over to Jeff, and he'll, I'm sure, give a brief bio on his background. Thanks, guys, for the opportunity. Appreciate it.
Well, guys, we're super excited.
Yeah.
You know, really excited. I mean, as Craig has mentioned, you know, I know one of the legs in my binary in my former business was hitting around 4,000 people, and you know, we were doing pretty good, and we built that in 8 months from zero. And like a lot of you have been through the mill, and you know, you're not doing anything with Vemma right now. I identify with you. I went through the same thing, but now we've got the systems, we've got the support, we've got the people, we're booking the venues, we're moving, we're going to get this thing done. We're not going to try and do it, we are doing it. We're just looking for those that want to jump on board with us, hook up with us, and let us build a team together. You know, this isn't about, we're not trying to build identities here or heroes. We're, you know, it's not a personality-driven business that we're trying to build. We believe in the system, and we've got those systems in place here. We've got the training, we've got the committed, we've got a whole young group like you guys emerging right now. Every day they're ringing me with new people, and so we want you to be involved. Like you've seen Vemma. Well, good on you. You've seen Vemma. It's time to see Vemma 2.0. You know.
Yeah.
We have an opportunity doing. When I saw Vemma, I saw an opportunity like a big cherry hanging on a tree, and nobody was picking it. And you know what? It's pick me. That's what we're looking for. So we're just looking to reconnect with you. We're gonna be hiring a venue in the next couple of weeks where we're going to be running a big meeting, and we'd love for you to email us. You can get me on Jeff JEFF .lifestyle at gmail.com, and I'd love for you just to connect with me, and I can maybe arrange to do a coffee with you, and then we can get you along to that meeting. And I'm telling you right now, you know, if you're not in right now and you're at that meeting, you're going to see a whole new Vemma. I'm telling you. And Sean, awesome. Just fired up to be working with Sean.
Hey!
Fired up to be working with you guys. And there's a reemergence right here, right now, beginning a groundswell for a fresh YPR right here.
Yeah.
So this is your opportunity. What can I tell you? Look, you guys know the tennis center where we live. I can tell you right now, we've already talked about it. We have plans to take the William down there, and you can pick your part of the 30,000 audience that are going to be in that place. But that's our destination. In November, we will be putting 300 people in a venue in Port Melbourne, South Melbourne, around that area, and we'd love you to be one of those people. But if you connect with us now, we can not only take you, but we can teach you how to take a whole bunch of people with you and set a new direction for your life. So come join us. Vemma 2.0.
Go get them.
Absolutely fantastic. I appreciate you guys taking a few minutes out of your evening. I know it's kind of getting late over there, coming up on midnight here shortly. But for everyone, every single one of you watching this, the big thing that I really want you to take away is, you know how Vemma works. You know there's a left leg, a right leg, and many of you have been inactive for over 6 months. So you can start a completely new team. So if that is the case, and you want to work with Sean, Craig, and Jeff, if you want to continue to work with myself, Shane Sullivan, Brad Sarver, Dan and Kathy Sarver, we are going to get you started, and we're going to get you placed in their organization. So what that means for you is you are going to be have a direct upline, direct leadership there in Australia that wants to help you, that is willing to travel. So we have a phenomenal ground plan moving forward. As you heard Jeff said, 300 people in November, and dreams and aspirations of filling 30,000 here in the very near future. So it's not difficult to get in contact with us. Jeff gave you his email. You obviously have all of our Facebooks. Mr. Bradley Sarver, was there anything else that you would like to add, and any closing thoughts?
Just excited about the future, really looking forward to growing a massive organization with a whole new level of vision, maturity, and professionalism that is going to come from working with our group down in Australia. So we are definitely moving into a new era of network marketing, a new era of professionalism in the way that we conduct business, in the way that we do meetings and trainings. Haven't been this excited in a long time about the future of where we're going.
Yeah.
So definitely let's get on board. You guys, we're all fired up. We'll end this call.
Yeah.
Thank you for checking this out. Reach out to us, and we'll get you engaged and involved in what we're doing. Take care, everybody.